Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming to this latest edition of Open AGI Summit. This event started as a small crypto AI event. I think last EthDenver only. That was the first edition, and since then it has become like a de facto crypto AI event everywhere. This year also, I think amazing lineup. Really, some of the best crypto AI leaders are speaking, and I hope you guys have a great networking time also over there. Crypto AI overall, like as we have all seen, that we went through our first major hype cycle with agents and agent tokens and whatnot. But I think that's the start, and there's so much to come from crypto AI side. Uh, uh, and then we can already see some of the interesting projects coming in. And with Sentient also, I think we promised to you guys to build the loyal AI, the AI which is loyal to the communities, and the larger goal is basically to make the AI which is loyal to the whole of humanity. And if you can make the AI loyal to any particular group of individuals, it can be a community, it can be a business, it can be a whole of humanity, or it can be an individual user also. There are very interesting use cases, and I think people are going to talk like, what do we mean by loyal AI? And like the loyal AI essentially means that these LLMs today, the AI LLMs, they're more like creative beings, and they like the hallucination is not really a bug in them, it's the feature, right? It is the feature, and they have a tendency to become extremely creative, and due to that they are unreliable for a lot of mission critical business use cases. Not only mission critical, I would say, even like your day-to-day business use cases, even simple chatbots, that there is a tendency that you really know that on a particular context, what would an LLM end up doing? Imagine you are a multi-billion-dollar insurance company and you put an LLM as your AI salesman, and then on a particular context, it gives a very hideous advice to a particular your customer of yours, or advises the customer to buy a competitor product and things like that, right? As a business, you don't want to allow that. Similarly, if there is a community, XYZ project community, that AI is basically loyal to that particular community, that particular project, it should not be saying suddenly, like, somebody should not be able to jailbreak it into saying completely bad things about the project and things like that. So that's what we mean by loyalty, and we are already seeing that there, especially for the large businesses and anybody who wants to use these LLMs in their actual businesses, they want these guardrails. Loyalty, you can also think of it as a guardrails around this creative being that is the LLM. And we have actually at Sentient, we have released the first version, which I call it like loyalty 10%. Like, it's just 10% loyalty, and we are going to add more and more features into it. But for now, the loyalty is basically in the form of these fingerprints, where you can always identify that a particular model is the model that you as a community participated in building, and then whether that model is paying back to the community or not. That's the first part of the model loyalty, and that gives ownership to the users. The next step in the loyalty will come as the control, like where you as a user using the prompt will be able to control the actions of the AI also. Like, for example, if you are a community, the community together can come and fire a particular query, and then LLM basically disburses all the funds that it has in the DAO treasury as dividends to everyone, right? So these kind of things, and you want to make sure that the model that is being used inside this has those guardrails. Nobody can jailbreak it into sending these funds to an unauthorized or unintended party. So that's what Sentient is doing. Eventually, as we promised, that we want to go to a place where the model is a completely loyal being, where whichever community built that model, anybody who wants to use that model, they have to abide by the financial contract to that community. That means the pay for the fees, whatever of that fees the model expects, and also abide by the values set through by the community. And if we are able to do it, eventually we can build a a model which can be loyal to the whole of humanity also. That is the larger vision. That is our go to mass vision, because once you have that kind of AI, then you can have like, yeah, a global doctor with AI, a global policeman with that AI, which is not controlled by one single party but controlled by the world. So that's what little bit about Sentient, and I think the EthDenver this time is even more crazier, and I hope the Open AGI Summit also doesn't disappoint you guys, and you guys go with the really amazing feedback for the event. And yeah, enjoy the talks, enjoy the great food, enjoy the amazing networking time over there. And if you have any feedback for us, do relay that back the Open AGI Summit team. Thank you so much, everyone.